it together. But I've come to tell you that life has a way of affecting us in such a way that every now and then you got to cry. Every now and then you need to realize that tears speak a universal language. Somebody heard a baby cry in France. It didn't cry in French, it just cried. Somebody heard a baby cry in Germany. It didn't cry in Germany, it just cried. Somebody heard a baby cry in Africa. It didn't cry in Swahili, it just cried. Somebody heard a baby cry in Mexico. It didn't cry in Spanish, it just cried. Somebody heard a baby cry in America. It didn't cry in English, it just cried. And every now and then you gotta cry. Every now and then your pillow will be wet with the midnight tears. Every now and then you gotta walk the floor. Do I have any help in here? Sometimes life will bring you to your knees. Every now and then your eyes will swell up with tears. But the good news of the text is this. The Bible says in the book of Psalms, weeping might endure for a night, but joy will come in the morning. The Father cried out, and every now and then you gotta cry out and say, Father, I stretch my hands to thee. No other help I know. And every now and then you gotta tell the Lord, yes, do not pass me by while on others thou art calling. Do not pass me by. And then the next verse goes like this. Hear my faintest cry. Is there anybody here who can admit this morning that you've had to cry sometimes? Is there anybody here who can say that life has brought you to your knees? Is there anybody here who wondered how you're going to make it? But aren't you glad that the God we serve can wipe tears from your eyes? I heard the Father say, help thou my unbelief. He started out by saying, if you can do anything, but Jesus said, the if doesn't belong on me, but the if belongs on you. It's not a matter of whether I can, but it's a matter of whether you can believe. Do I have any believers in the house today? Can you believe in God? Can you believe in yourself? Can you believe in your child? Can you believe in your future? Tell somebody, I believe. I said, I believe that things are going to get better. I believe that things are going to turn around. I believe. Do I have any believers here? Is there anybody here who can say, I still believe? Check it out now. As I close, Jesus said, bring the boy to me. I'm going to do what you cannot do. I'm going to cast the demon out of that boy. Do I have a witness here? And here's what the Father was really saying. The Father was saying to Jesus, it's the bottom of the ninth inning. The game is about to end. We've already had 2 batters striked out. Do I have any help in here? And I'm just trying to get a home run so that we can win the game. My boys, life is on the line. I can't stay in the box like I should. I can't swing like I should. But what I've learned in the game of baseball is that every now and then you can call for a pitch hitter to swing on your behalf. Come here, Alan, and be my pitch hitter. I can't swing like I should, but if you just hit the ball, I'll run the bases. And so the Father said to Jesus, it's a critical point in the game. My son is about to lose in this game called life. But Jesus, I need you to step into the box. I need you to step up to the plate. I need you to swing for my son. And if you just swing, I'll run the back, I'll run the bases. Do I have a witness here? And Jesus said, I got it now. The devil threw a curveball, but Jesus swung the bat and hit a home run. And then Jesus looked at the Father and said, now you go on and run the bases. The Father was running the bases, trying to save his son. The umpire was there. Do I have a witness here? And there was somebody saying he may not have been able to touch all of the bases. He might have missed one. We're not sure if he caught all the bases. Let's see what happened when he gets to the home plate. And all of a sudden, the father and his boy, they come running across home plate. The umpire and the referee looked at the situation and said, he made it home. And when you learn how to call on God, you're going to hear the eternal umpire of the universe saying, save. I said, save. That's what Calvary means. Yes, man was about to strike out, but out on Calvary, the devil was pitching, but Jesus stepped up to the plate, hit a home run, and on the first day, he touched base number 1. On the second day, he touched base number 2. Do I have a witness here? And on the third day, he touched base number 3. Do I have any help in here? And he stood up on resurrection ground, said, oh grave, where is your victory? Oh death, where is your sting? I'm going for the home plate now. And he's touching home base. And I'm so glad he caught home plate, because I heard him saying, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. For in my Father's house are many mansions, and if it was not so, I would not have told you that I'd go to prepare a place for you, that where I am, there you may be also. If there anybody here that's on your way to home plate, if there anybody here that's on your way to heaven, if there anybody here who knows it's a highway to heaven, none can walk up there but the pure in heart. Tell somebody I'm on my way home. Shout yes, shout yes. Ain't he all right? I said, ain't he all right? Tell somebody, save, save, safe am I. Yes, I was sinking deep in sin, far from the peaceful shore, very deeply stayed within, sinking to rise no more. But the master of the sea, he heard my despairing cry. From the waters, he lifted me. Now safe, shout safe, safe am I. Shout yes, yes, yes. Woo. Stand on your feet all over this house.